Okay, so today we are going to talk about ASEAN, that is Association of Southeast Asian Nations. Okay, um, in short it is known as ASEAN, ASEAN. So বহুত বার কি হয় লিখোতে ASEANৰ জায়গাত স্টুডেন্টসে এশিয়ান লিখি দিয়ে ASIAN. So that is not the correct abbreviation for this one. Okay, so the abbreviation of Association of Southeast Asian Nations is ASEAN, ASEAN. Okay, so now let's see when was this ASEAN formed. So ASEAN, the second alternative center of power that we have. So in our last class we got that the first alternative center of power that today we are speculating is European Union. So we have discussed about that. So the second alternative center of power that is given in our book is ASEAN. So this ASEAN was formed on 8th August 1967. Its motto is one vision, one identity, one community. Okay, and the founding members of ASEAN are Indonesia, Malaysia, Philippines, Singapore, Thailand. So এইকেইখন কাণ্ট্ৰিয়ে ইনিচিয়েলি 1967 যেতিয়া ফৰ্ম হৈছিলে এইকেইখন কাণ্ট্ৰি আছিলে 5খন নেশ্যনছ এণ্ড লেটাৰ অন ব্ৰুনি, ভিয়েটনাম, কেম্বোডিয়া, ম্যানমাৰ, লাওছ, অ'কে এইকেইখন কাণ্ট্ৰিও জইন কৰিলে ASEANক. So that was in a later period, like Brunei 1984, Vietnam 95. So teneke today ASEAN has 10 formal permanent members and they are these 10 countries. Now why was this ASEAN formed? Okay, so if you see, you will find that if you see the background of all these nations that we got, be it be Indonesia or Malaysia, Vietnam, Myanmar, এই গোটেইখিনি কাণ্ট্ৰি তাহাঁতি চবতকৈ ৱৰ্ষ্ট এফেক্টেড কাণ্ট্ৰিজ আছিলে এছিয়াৰ. অ'কে, বিকজ ডিউৰিং দ্য ফাৰ্ষ্ট ৱৰ্ল্ড ৱাৰ, ডিউৰিং দ্য ছেকেণ্ড ৱৰ্ল্ড ৱাৰ, these countries of Southeast Asia, they were the worst sufferers. Okay, they have been colonized several times. These countries, they have been, sometimes they were colonized, that means they were invaded by the European powers. Then later on some of these were under the Japanese colonization. Okay, so in a country like India, we were colonized only by the British. Okay, আমাক অকল ব্ৰিটিছে colonize কৰিছিলে. And you see our condition when they left India. What was the condition of India? Totally rampant poverty. Okay, they had exploited us to the teeth. So these countries, they were not just exploited, they were not just colonized once but twice, thrice, many times. Okay, so they were totally devastated. Understood? And after independence also, these countries, when they got independence from their colonial powers, they faced many problems. Okay, they faced problem of nation building. There was a rampant poverty. They were facing economic hurdles, pressures. That was the Cold War period, remember, when they 1967, so that is the Cold War period. So during that period, you know, there was also the pressure that what should you do? Should you align with either of the two superpowers or you should join NAM? Okay, so these several problems were there, and you will find these countries, they took several attempts. Okay, they tried they tried at the Asian third world unity. They tried a lot to bring about third world unity. They did participate, they were part of the Bandung conference, they were part of NAM. But as you see, NAM itself, it had weakened slowly, nije weak hoy goi thakile. So they did not find any strong, support base, these countries. So ultimately they decided that it is better for us to form a separate regional organization. And so thus in 1967, these countries, the 5 countries that I mentioned, they decided to establish ASEAN, okay, by signing the Bangkok Declaration. Then next comes the objectives of ASEAN. So objectives of ASEAN, you will find, firstly, they wanted to speed up, accelerate economic, social and cultural progress in the entire region, to promote regional peace and stability, through the United Nations rule, that is the rules that United Nations had laid down according to that. Then they wanted to promote active collaboration in economic, social, cultural, technical fields. Okay. Then they wanted that they should collaborate more effectively. That means all the nations, they should collaborate with each other more effectively on the economic, social and technical fields. Okay, so that their greater utilization of agricultural, industry, transport, all these sectors are more effectively utilized. Okay, and they also wanted to maintain a close and beneficial cooperation with existing international organizations with similar aims and purposes. That means they wanted that they should not only remain limited within themselves, but they should also maintain a close and beneficial relationship with the other international organizations that were existing at that time, which had similar aims and purposes with them. Like the European Union was there, United Nations was there. Okay, so they wanted to collaborate with them as well. Then we have something called ASEAN Way. Okay, it is European Union to পঢ়োতে আমি পাইছিলো যে European Union is suffering from certain drawbacks. Okay, on many matters the countries of European Union, sometimes they differ with each other. Okay, so this problem you will find it is there in other organizations as well. India eta organizational part hoy, heto naam hol SAARC. I think তোমালোকে শুনিছা নামটো. Okay, SAARC, South Asian Association of Regional Cooperation. So SAARCৰ সবতকৈ ডাঙৰ ড্ৰবেকটো হ'ল তাত দুখন কাণ্ট্ৰি মেম্বাৰ হয়, যোন দুখন they are never like always at loggerheads with each other, that is India and Pakistan. Okay, so you will find SAARC has not been that much successful that it should have been. Okay, so heiblakor you will find on those grounds only this ASEAN countries, they follow a behavior, you can call it a behavior, that is known as ASEAN Way. It is ASEAN Way ki hoy, it is a form of interaction that is informal, non-confrontative and cooperative. It is a system of consensual decision making through discussions in which open disagreements are avoided. They agree to disagree and do not impose their opinions and belief on member nations. So they agree to disagree, that means they do not take up the controversial issues. If they have any issue on which they have some disagreements, they avoid that issue. They leave up to those two countries or three countries to solve it bilaterally instead of bringing it to the ASEAN summits and making that particular summit a unsuccessful one. Okay, so that is called the ASEAN Way. So that is a way of behavior that the ASEAN countries had adopted. Okay, so today we had discussed the origin and the objectives of ASEAN.